All right, how we doing? Hello, Renee. Hello, Daniel. Welcome in. Episode 100. And you know what? I haven't got any drink. I forgot to buy some stuff for today. So I'm going to be on the juice in a minute. And that's going to be all that there is for tonight's episode. So, yeah, there won't be. The only celebration you'll see is on the thumbnail. What a dick. I didn't even buy anything to celebrate the 100th episode. What a twat. Hello, David. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Jay. Welcome in. I just heard some really, really bad news a minute ago. Don't know if any of you are familiar with. Now, what is his name? Let me go. He goes under the name Getz on Netflix. He's a Netflix star. And he's just been arrested, had his driving license taken away because he's killed a Nepalese man. He was driving at excessive speed, way faster than the designated speed zone should have been. He hit the guy. The guy went up into the air and landed, and he just kept on driving and drove straight home. So the police have now arrested him. He's still in custody, license taken away, and we'll have to wait and see what happens from here on as to the prosecution status and what he gets. So, yeah, he's only got himself to blame for driving like a twat. I don't even know what car he had, but all we know at the moment is that it's a situation that has occurred. So, unfortunately, that poor Nepalese man had no chance, and he's been killed just by this guy's stupidity. So, I hope he gets the punishment that's coming to him, because nobody should be, first of all, driving as stupidly fast as he was, and secondly, they should not have carried on in disregard for this poor bloke they just hit, because they knew they hit him, and continued on home as if nothing had happened. So, what an idiot. Anyway, how's everyone doing? As I said, we are at episode 100 tonight. So, there we go. We have reached the milestone. And as I said, I forgot to get the drinks to celebrate the evening. So, I'm pretty much not going to be drinking anything. All right. Yeah, Renee in with the 100. There we go, you see. And we still got, how long have we got left? Till 8th today. So we've got the 15th, 22nd, and the 29th. I'm not sure what is going to happen as we get towards Christmas, but I think 15, 20, 22. I think the next two will be okay, but I'm a bit unsure about the 29th. So I'm not exactly 100% sure what's going to happen yet. Because we're getting to Christmas now. And I'm really not sure how things are going to go. I may have to miss the 29th, but we'll sort something out on the way as we go along. We'll work it out as we go along. All right, where are we? Renee's got trolls again. Congratulations from David. Thank you very much. Sophia said evening. Have you got my cake on the go? You got my 100 episode cake being baked yet? Hope you've started that, Sophia. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy with you if you haven't bothered doing it. Because this is a special occasion and it deserves a cake. Listen to me. Episode 100, a milestone, and it deserves a cake. So get baking, woman. My hair trigger finger went off and ended up following a nice Twitch streamer. Daniel's cyber stalking. Actually feeling a bit better at the moment. Oh, when you're not well, you've not been well, Dave. I only just saw that message. Sophia, thank you very much for the congratulations. Angry, I've watching for hours on Twitch drops for the games I have. Oh, okay. I've got some stuff coming up soon, but I haven't got the ability to free up the space at the moment, so I'm looking for a hard drive so I can just transfer it all onto the hard drive for the time being. So I've lost all my space again. I had a little bit left, and now for some reason something that I've got on the computer, I don't know what it is, has taken up the space again. So it's gone right down to a tiny little fraction now, about as big as the white on my little fingernail. That's about as much as I've got left. Mint Matchmaker instead. What, just one? Give me the whole box. Give me the whole box, unless you've started eating them all. In that case, if that is the case, I don't want them. Thank you very much. I'm not into half, so I want the full thing. I don't do things by a half. I want the full lot. Otherwise, nothing at all. No, not for a while. Had a burst of energy earlier. I think there's a lot of illness out there. Yeah, there has been some things going around. I mean, I had some flu type thing for quite a while. And after that went, I ended up with a cough that didn't go away for quite a while. And that's just gone. So my flatmate's had it twice. He's got it rid of it, had it, and got it again. Our troll when Hitman 3, my response was in your bedtime schedule. So there's about 3/4 left. Well, you need to go out and buy a new box then and drop it off. I want it dropped off at my front door. That's not good enough. No cake. Less than half a box of mint matchmakers. And no, it's not good enough, Sophia. You got to pull your finger out and get working. You need to quit. Download those. You can't get on them anymore, Daniel. I tried. Well, no, actually, I didn't try. What it is there's age restrictions on there now, and you have to have age verification to view it now. You can't watch anything online anymore. You have to show proof of passport or something to show your age, and it all has to be done online. So it's a bit of a dubious way of doing it, showing your details online just so you can get to an adult site. But yeah, you can't access things like that anymore because it's gone the way of protecting kids for online stuff. A bit like Microsoft have done as well, where you have to verify to be able to get on your Xbox now at times as well. Show you're old enough, because children could be exposed to adult content or worse. So with everything now, you have to have proof of age, and you have to show that you're old enough to be able to view it. That's been going on for a few weeks now. Roger that. I'm not doing very well, am I? No, Sophia, you're falling behind. You're you've fallen behind badly, and you need to catch up. Yeah, no cake, David. No booze. No matchmakers. Then Sophia offered me matchmakers, and she's only got 3/4 or less left. I mean, what's that? Can't even get me a cake for my 100th episode. Gives me half a box or less of, or wants to give me half a box of less of something else. I've got no booze either. It's not good enough, is it? I might have to go to the shop in a minute, pick some up. You might have to sit here on the stream with just an empty room until I get back. Seeing as Sophia's let me down, I might have to go and buy it all myself. The bit of cake, some Prosecco, some beers, just to celebrate. It's not good enough. Tell you. I'm still surprised the troll not been chat banned again. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen much of that other troll lately. The other one, was it Feki Kameki or something, that keeps coming in with the silly remarks every time I leave a comment on there. And I haven't seen them leave a comment on anyone else's either, so they must be just trolling me. Don't know why. Funny though. Yeah, for now. Give it a little while, they'll hide away and then they'll come back again. Where is Oh, Sophia, I like flapjacks as well. So when you get round to making some, make me some, would you? Then you'll have to go and bake the cake. That's going to be delayed. Do you know, this is very much like the developers at Rockstar and other places, isn't it? You promise something and then it gets delayed. That's exactly what Sophia's doing. So at the moment, I'm going to have delayed drink, delayed cake, delayed flapjacks. I'm not getting any matchmakers because there's hardly any left, and I want a full box, not a half a box or less that somebody's going to palm off. I'm not letting you get away with this, Sophia. It's not good enough. I'm going to make sure you know that. You know now it's not good enough, don't you? I can only make biscuits, flapjacks, or crumble. No good with the cat. Oh, what the? Really? Oh well, okay. You can make some flapjacks then. I'll settle for some flapjacks for the stream, post stream. Let's have them for episode 101 then. All right. When you're done, let me know they're made, and I'll have to come and get them, won't I? Honestly, bloody useless. I'm upset now. That's ruined my stream. Do you know what? I think I'm going to end the stream now. I've only done 12 minutes. I'm going to end the stream and go and cry in the corner. I haven't had crumble in ages. Used to love crumble. Apple crumble used to be my favourite. I used to love breaking into a crumble when it was like just fresh out the oven, really hot, and then used to put a dollop of ice cream on the side of it. Then the heat would just melt the ice cream, and you'd have the red hot crumble just sitting in a lake of ice cream underneath. It's absolutely beautiful. No, not flapjacks with gooey bits inside it and peanut. No, don't want it. No, I don't want none. I'm not going to have that. Sorry. I like a nice normal flapjack, as they are, with the icing bit on top. My favourite ones are cherry bakewell flavour, and also you can get white chocolate as well. Those two are just amazing. I'll have to see if some of the shops around here have got some in there actually, and pick some up soon. So I like those. B&M used to do them, I think, and the last one is B&M round by the airport, I think it was, where the McDonald's is. Over that way. They were lovely from there. Really nice. I made a crumble last week, not to rub it in, and I had ice. See, that's the sort of thing I'd quite happily have. A slice of crumble with ice cream on the side, and the ice cream just melts. And you break the crumble into the ice cream and eat them both together. Yeah, Home Bargains or B&M's or somewhere like that. There's a B&M's not too far from me, so if I'm over there one day, I think I'll call in and pick some up. There's something stupid like 50 something, 60 something p. I think it was something ridiculous, maybe even less, something like 39p or something. If they're that stupidly cheap, you just pick up loads. Keep them for spares when you want some, a little light bite or something. Yeah, the white chocolate ones, you can't beat it. And the cherry bakewell. But the white chocolate ones are way better. Yeah, Home Bargains. I don't know if there is a Home Bargains in Southend anywhere. Let me find out. Oh, there is one. Over by the airport, Rochford Road. Okay. So yes, there is one. There is one just up the road from me then. Okay. I shall check that out someday. I don't know how long it's been since I had a flapjack. I got so used to cooking at home, I haven't bought anything from outside at all anywhere in the last few years now. Right, I'm just going to go and get a quick drink and then I will come back. I'm going to go and get some squash. Be right back in 2 seconds. If there's anything you want to talk about, put it in the chat. Then I'll come back and we'll deal with it. We've got a 2-hour slot tonight, so this is why I went live at 7 instead of 7:30. So we're going to go through till 9 o'clock tonight, and then that will be the end of the stream. Just give me 2 seconds and I will be right back. Whoever put 2 likes on the stream so far, thank you very much. And apparently we've got 5 people in. So if let's check actually if we are matching with YouTube's numbers. Everyone that's in, before I come back, put a thumbs up in the chat and I'll see if the number matches up with the number that we've got in the chat here now, because YouTube's numbers are all out. They're never right. So soon as I jump out my chair to get a drink, which will be right now, leave a thumbs up in the chat and then I'll come back and see if the numbers match. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back.
She won't open up to me, but she'll probably open up to you. She's not listening. No, but you made for each other. I don't care. Others need you. You want her back. Not Sarah because I've got a shit, but why are you being enough? Yes. Who's running this place now? Grace like it's you. Or us. So you're gonna quit the police? Yeah. It should be more talented. And you can get used to the shot back.
What are you doing? You're knocking everything off.
So is this why you want to
You're knocking everything over. Right, I'm back. Cool, I feel stuffed. I had a great big bolognese with garlic bread before I started the stream earlier on. And it hasn't quite gone down yet. I'm getting a bit of a... Look at that. I'm getting a stomach again. Look. Not good. What are you doing? Get my little special guest in tonight again. Hundreds live stream featuring Binksy the cat. See, everyone's looking at you, look. And say hello. Right, off you go then, go on. All right. Where are we? Okay, we've got David, Sophia. What the heck just happened here? Look, my phone's automatically done this. The Gemini thing for Samsung's popped up. I said, we've got Sophia and David, and look, if you can see there, I don't know if you can see, I'll turn it this way slightly. Screen glare's insane. But that's come up with saying, asking, what would you like to know about David? Well, why would my phone suddenly... I don't understand it. Hey, Natalie's in. Hey, Natalie's here. We can all start the party now. We've been waiting for you to turn up, Mrs. My virtual wifey. Right. So, David, Sophia, that's only 2. Now, this is YouTube saying we've got 5. Anyway, I think YouTube's numbers are all wrong, so... Yeah, the kitty made an appearance. My Siri is always popping up. I don't know what happened there. I literally didn't touch the phone at all. It was off to the side. And all of a sudden, it just started coming up with that Gemini. And it said, what do you want to know about David? Not anybody else's name. Just David. Anyway, I've turned it off now. So I don't know what the heck is going on. They say phones listen in, don't they? And that must have been a specific time when it listened in and then asked me what I wanted to know about David, even though I didn't ask it to tell me anything about anything. They reckon your phones are monitoring you, don't they? Ever since you bought them, they reckon that people are listening in and getting information from you and things like that. Even when you're sleeping or you turn your phone off, apparently they're still spying on you somehow and recording secret information and things. That's the rumor that they're talking about. YouTube's been dodgy for a while. Yeah, I know. The other day I couldn't open a video up off the homepage. For some weird reason, the video was there to actually be viewed, and I pressed on it, clicked on it, and it did not open. I did an F5 refresh, and it opened after that. So I don't know what on earth is going on there. Meow, Porter Bridge is stranding. Yeah, it is a bit creepy, Dave. They reckon that the actual phones are no matter what you do, if you think you turned it off and you think you're safe and everything, apparently not. They're still recording information and things about you, and that information is getting passed on and sold off to, well, I don't know who's buying it, but people are becoming owners of your information, from what I've heard. It's scary, scary stuff. I don't know what's happened to Haunted Sessions lately. He hasn't been in. He messaged me and said he couldn't make it last week because he's with his family, which you told me about, Sophia, last week. So that was, I already knew about that, but yeah. Happy 100th episode. Congrats to a wonderful stream. Thanks very much, Trevor. How you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, can't believe it. We got to 100. Bear in mind, though, that I actually carried on from other streams when I'd missed a few. So technically, in the past, we shouldn't actually be at 100 now. But I've just counted on from when I last left off. Even though if I did a stream or not, I just carried on the number going forward. But technically, I should have had one from the start and all the way through, and I should be a few away from 100 yet. But I switched up a bit. Definitely spying phones, yeah. That's the rumour at the moment. How true it is, I don't know. If you probably ask somebody in a phone shop, oh, if I turn my phone off and, I leave it off overnight, am I being recorded or anything? They'll go, no, that's privacy invasion. No, that don't happen. That's just a common myth or something. They won't tell you. So I don't know how you actually know if it's actually doing it or not. Because if you switch it off completely, how is it possible they can still get information while it's off? Because your phone's not working, is it? I don't know. It's a worrying factor, though. I'm good, thanks. Been in 5 interviews over the last 2 weeks. Hopefully something good comes of this, but just need a break. Oh, well, I hope something does come out of it for you, because I'm having shit luck at the moment. I've had one completely ghost me, which I told you about before, when they promised me they'd let me know by the end of the week. Even when I went back, they still haven't contacted me to this day to let me know if I was successful or not. And also, this other one, when I went to Basildon a few weeks ago, they still haven't told me anything either. So I'm still waiting on that, and I don't think I'm going to hear anything from that either. So what the point of people phoning you up and asking if you want to attend an interview and all this carry on, and then blatantly ignoring you afterwards? I just don't get it. As I said before, I can see why people don't want to bother looking for work now, because if you get things like what's happened to me, other people are just going to say, well, fuck it, I'm not interested anymore. I'm not bothered. I'm just going to make it look like I'm looking for something and just not do anything, and then I'm going to get my money each month. So you can see why people just exploit the system now, because employers, when there's supposedly these jobs available post-COVID, things are opening up and chances are there for you to get into work. You have the interviews, they promise you everything, give you nothing. So what are you meant to do? What are you meant to do?
According to Gabby Logan, biscuits seem easy enough, right? Well, as long as our celebrities have a steady hand, they should be fine in the great stand-up to Bake Off era.
Exclamation CIA agent. Yeah, bloody autocorrect. Ex-CIA agent. Don't understand why you're struggling. You're very intelligent and employable. Well, that's the problem. That's part of the problem. I'm not saying I'm like high IQ or massively, intelligent or anything like that, but with qualifications and things you have in your CV, the unfortunate thing is most of the time now you're either underqualified or you're overqualified for the job that you're going for. And as I've said the last time out as well, that employers now, they want to take younger people on so they can pay them less. It's cost effective. But they also want to take many, many hours out of the day to train somebody up to do the job at the level that I could do it at just walking in like that. That's the problem. That is the problem nowadays. They want younger kids straight out of school so they can pay them less. The kids have got a bit of pocket money in their wallet that they can go out with their friends with and things like that. The company hasn't got to pay out too much. Rather than pay out a monthly wage for someone my age and do it that way. Plus taking all the time out of their day to train them up to do a job that as I said, I can do like that. Just walk in and start knowing what I'm doing. So yes, that is the problem. It's that you're either overqualified or underqualified, or you get called in for an interview and you hear nothing back like I've got so far. So everything in my journal that I've written for the job centre for interviews now has all been logged as now unsuccessful because of no responses. I have actually got some more job searches in my coat pocket from my last meeting, and I've also been sent a whole load more in my journal by the job centre. So I've got a whole load to go through sometime this week. There must be about 50 or 60 jobs. That's both sides of the sheet I've got in my coat pocket over there, and the 2 lots of stuff that they sent me on the work job centre journal. So I've got a busy week ahead of me searching through all of those and seeing what I can apply for. So weird sitting here drinking orange squash when I should be celebrating tonight. So what's everyone's plans after the stream? What's everyone doing? Any F1 fans out there? What do you think of Lando Norris winning the Grand Prix and becoming world champion? I think it's good. I'm happy for him. I was hoping, nothing against Verstappen, he's a great driver. He did really well to come back from all the points he was behind by, and when McLaren were up against him. He won the Grand Prix, but unfortunately with Piastri in second and Norris in third, the pole position gave Norris the world championship, but he only won it by a margin of 2 points. So it's good to see. Oh, excuse me. It's good to see somebody different winning it this year, not having the same person like dominating the race every single race they go into. As I said, taking nothing away from Verstappen, brilliant driver. I would probably say, no disrespect to anybody else, but he's the best on the F1 circuit right now in terms of drivers. But yes, it is great to see somebody else pick up the world championship this year. Hamilton won't be able to do it. He's had a bad time at Mercedes, and when he left Mercedes and went to Ferrari, he's had an even worse year this year. So he's well behind in everything. I mean, Red Bull got the Constructors' Championship and Norris got the World Championship. So we'll have to wait and see what happens next year, because we've got a new team entering the F1 next year in 2026. I think it's Chevrolet or one of the big American muscle car companies. They're bringing their own brand of F1 car in. So we'll have to wait and see how Verstappen holds up against them. With a new addition to the F1 roster, that would be interesting. So when is Natalie, is there a Renee, Daniel, is there a post up from Strain about his next stream schedule yet? Because I haven't seen anything for a little while. I know the Uncharted 24/7 is up. He might have another 24/7 at some point, but I haven't seen anything to say that he's streaming again this week, and we're Monday now.
Years. Yeah, you didn't seem too surprised to see me. Let Penny show up, that's what we do. Thing is, I've done some trouble. Some of them making friends, trying to mess with
Let's see if
and then all the way from Spain for you.
Hitman 100% all games. Oh, he's ill again. Oh God. Yeah, I've just seen it, Renee. Strain's sick again. So sick. Both Ella and I can't talk, and my throat is on fire, or I would stream. I'll keep you all updated. He can't catch a break, can he? Unfortunately. He can't catch a break. This so sad. I mean, it's understandable, really. I mean, he's in the house, and the only time he's at risk of being sick is when Ella and Jen are there. And of course, it's even worse if Jen gets sick, because with Jen's condition, that makes her even worse. Then Strain has to try and look after Ella while he's sick. And when they're all together, that's where the problems are. When he's streaming and Ella and Jen have gone out, he's not at risk of getting ill. But as soon as they come back with something, everybody is out of commission. Everyone. It's just unfortunately something that you're never going to get out of, because it's just going to, while you're at home with the family and people that are ill, it's just going to keep circulating around, and everybody's just going to get sick over and over and over. And if it's only Jen and Ella, you can bet your life sooner or later Strain's going to get it. Yeah, you had the same thing as well. But what I'm saying is, Renee, your mum and everyone are at home, and you. So if one of you is ill, that means that someone else is going to get it as well, because eventually it will come round to you. And it's the same with Strain and his family, because they're all together most of the time. He catches it off of them, you know. And I also think, and this is only a thought of mine, but I just suddenly popped into my head, his immune system can't be that good if he's getting sick all the time, because the body's not doing anything to fight it. And when it does, it only does it for a little while until it gets ill again, and it's a constant cycle. So I don't know quite really what he's meant to do. Yeah, see, exactly, Renee. When you said you got sick after your mum and dad did, that's exactly it. You know, when you're in a household full of people, it's going to come round to you in the end as well, because there's no way you can avoid it all being together in the same place. When I'm dreading finishing up COD Twitch in-game drop items. Well, how far have you got to go, Daniel? You can't have much left. Oh no, you haven't been playing, have you? So when you go back, you need to work on that when you get back to it, don't you? You can't do it just yet. If I'm right. Trevor, people who become more sick than that awful COVID-19. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that COVID-19 was a myth. Everybody was saying that they made the vaccines and they didn't need to. People didn't need them. We didn't have a pandemic. It was the government trying to. It was all conspiracy theories. The government trying to cut down, the older the older generation, you know, there's too many of them, and they were trying to kill some of the old generation off so that there wasn't so many to put into care and things like that. There's loads and loads of rumours, people saying that the COVID injections were something that we knew nothing about. We didn't know that we were putting in our bodies, and the government were using it to control us. It's got something in there, and it's just ridiculous. It really is. And then you get all the people that are still wearing masks nowadays in town. You go out and about. This thing's been gone for about 6 years now, and some people are still walking around with masks on. There was somebody when I went away to Turkey with my mum around my birthday time. The time I went, they still had face masks on at the airport, even all the way through the plane on the flight, when they got off at the other end, and even when we flew back again. One woman behind me was like, "Oh, have you got the mask? Have you got the mask in the bag? I need a mask before we get on the plane. I've got to have my mask on." And I was like, "Oh, for God's sake, you don't need it, you know? You don't need it." You know, but people are still brainwashed into thinking they still need a mask right now. They can't get it out their mindset. Sad, really. The Twitch in-game drop items, a person got to put in a lot of watch hours. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking it's used. I'm thinking about you streaming. I was thinking he can't do it yet because he's not streaming yet. He hasn't sorted out everything with his move and equipment and getting back into streaming again. I didn't realise it was to do with the watch hours. You see, this is how out of touch I am with social media and Twitch and things like that. The masks, well, yeah, health comes first. In all honesty, Dave, when you had those like masks that the doctors wore in hospitals, the light blue one with the white bit all round the edge and the ropey type strings, they wouldn't have done shit if you were walking around in COVID times with them on. But when you got one like I did, I bought one like this. So this has got filters in the sides, and you strap it, it's completely covered when you put that on like this, and then this bit goes round the back of your neck. But you know, they all do different things, but I mean, mine's mostly in the drawer now. I don't need it. The only time I ever wear them is if I've got a really bad cough or something, and I put it on to go out and walk to town with. But very rarely do I wear them now. But yeah, the masks weren't ever fully effective. But some of the other ones that you had, or you could get, like the one I just showed you, and some other ones people bought, were more effective than those light blue NHS ones they gave you in a box, which I never used, because when you're breathing against them, because it's over your mouth like this, you get the heat through your breath on the back of the mask, and then you end up with like a wet mouth and a wet chin and everything, and you constantly have to take it off to wipe your mouth to put it back on. So in the end, I didn't bother wearing them. I just used this one that I've got in there, and then when COVID was over, that went back in the drawer. But it's all there if I should ever need it again. Looking forward to the darts. Starts on the 11th. Pretty certain Littler will win again. His top level is just too good for the rest. I don't watch it. It bores me to death, Trevor. I can't watch people, throwing darts at a dartboard as a sport. It's not interesting to me. But you should go and put a bet on if you feel that way. go down and if it's good odds, say like 10-1 or something like that, put like £10 on or a £5 on, and if you're right, you'll get at least probably 50 quid back at 5-1, or if you put it on at 10-1, you'll get 100 quid back plus your tenner you put on. So you come out pretty good. If you feel that way about Littler, yeah, go and put a bet on. Make sure the odds are worth it though. But yeah, the darts, it doesn't interest me in the slightest, I'm afraid. I haven't watched it lately, but I like the snooker. F1. I very rarely watch a full 90-minute match of football now because that is just so drives me up the wall. It's just annoying. The other day, as I said, I watched the game, and they got to the edge of the box, and instead of crossing it, they went back, and then almost towards the midfield again. Then they went forward and passed it right back to the edge of the box again. Then back again to the player that was on their left. Then back again to the edge of the box. No one was creating any chances by getting the ball over the top to see if some of their teammates could get a header or a touch on it to put them in the lead or at least create a chance. And I thought, fuck this. I'm not watching this anymore. It's fucking awful. I'm done. I'm done with it. And I didn't even watch the whole game at all. It was awful. Absolutely awful. But yet, you look at the WSL, and their football's a whole better level than the men's. I find that more entertaining than watching men's football now. Anytime that's on, I've got the women's football on. Doesn't matter if it's Chelsea women, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Man United. You know, the ladies' teams of what the equivalent of the Premier League teams are. I'd much rather watch that now. Doubt I get much of a return. Is the hot favourite, but I never put a bet on unless it's a sweepstake. All right, okay. Let's have a quick loop. Littler odds. Odds to win. Is it the World Championship? Is it the World Championship, Trevor? Let me know. Let's have a look at the odds. Dobie, Arsenal. Where's Littler? Oh, blimey, yeah, don't bother. It's 10-11. 10-11 at Ladbrokes. That's awful. Yeah, that's probably because he's the favourite. So when they have a favourite, the odds aren't going to be as good as everybody else. So it's going to be pretty bad odds if you're looking at Luke Littler to be the favourite for winning the World Championship. So yeah, you won't get anything back if it's not good odds. As I said, 10-1 would be good with a £5 on or £10 on, but 10-11, nah. PDC World Championships, all right. Well, unfortunately, I won't be watching it. Have we got who's still in? I don't know. Some people have dropped off. We've got 4 likes now. Thanks very much. Whoever that was. Some people have dropped off again. I think Jay's gone. I don't know actually who's. I know Trevor's still here. Renee, Daniel, Natalie. I don't know what's happened with the rest of them. I know Dave's still here. I'm still here and building roads on Death Stranding. Roads? Where we're going? We don't need roads. You know what Natalie's doing, don't you? She's paving the way for the rest of us. So when we get onto Death Stranding, we have roads to go down that Natalie put in place for us. So essentially, she is like the legend that paves the way for the others to follow. With paving the way being the pun intended in that sentence. Quite literally. Can you imagine if we were watching a stream and say Renee or somebody was playing, Death Stranding, and then Natalie's in the chat going, I built that road. I built that road. I laid that road down there. You're driving on my road. That would be hilarious. If you didn't know what road it was, then all of a sudden you find out there's a road that Natalie built. Building roads only for PlayStation players, yeah. She's a PlayStation paver. That's what she is. Natalie's building roads. Oh dear, what's time? 5 to 8. All right, we're doing well here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have words with Mr. Haunted Sessions if he's not in before 9 o'clock, because this is an episode that he should be here for, and if he's not, there's going to be words said. Trust me. Renee, if you have Death Stranding, I need your help with likes. I'll pay you back with online co-op and meows. As a matter of fact, I do have it in my library. Wait, I thought you'd done it, Renee, for some reason. I thought you'd actually done it. I thought you'd finished it and platinumed it and done it on stream for some reason. I don't know why. We've got the Death Stranding, the road that Natalie built edition. Building Roads edition. That's what it is. Director's cut. I'm on a time limit. Got to get it done before Christmas. Oh yeah, this is the one that was giving you headaches and stressing you out and everything. This is the challenge you were set, wasn't it? The one that you said you were challenged to doing. If you remember, I have Death Stranding in one of a platinum poll, but The Last of Us 2 remastered one. I think, haven't you got to do another playthrough on that, Renee? Or did you do it when you were ill, but you just didn't do commentary? I've completely forgotten. Something like a new game plus, wasn't it? Or something you were supposed to do on a different level? So was that part of the platinum? I completely forgot. Trevor, I'm currently playing an online pool game and tournament on my phone, played against players from around the world. I think my win-to-loss ratio is 80-20. Wow. Must be some really good players on there then. You want to try playing FC24 or something online. The players you come up against on there are just insane. I need all the help I can get. The only thing I'm going to struggle with is online lights. All right. Hey, Haunted Sessions. You're lucky, man. I was just about to ring you up and find out what the hell was going on. You missed last week, and I thought, if he's not in here by 9 o'clock, I'm going to send him a message and find out what the fuck he's playing at. And there you are. Welcome in, man. How you doing? Hope you're well. How's Tori and Lisa doing? All right? Hope they're well. Just got back in. You had to take Lisa to work, did you, sir? Pretty good record, but there's some extremely good pros on there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you want a challenge. You want to play FC 24-25 online. That is ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever tried. I've had a few wins and people rage quitted, but some of the people I come up against, you just cannot play against them. You can't. It's just impossible. They'll do all the tricks. They'll spin round you. They'll take shots from God knows where, and 9 times out of 10 they all go in. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. If I can make chats, I'll be there. No, it's all right. I was only joking. I'm not really going to ring you up and find out what's going on or anything like that. It's just said in jest for a little bit of a giggle, you know. Like I said last week when I was having a laugh with everybody, I said, I can't believe it. I put myself out, you know, and I go into all his premieres and I go into his lives because I'm a mod and everything else. And this bloody bloke can't even bother coming into my blinking live when I do one now. Where is he? I need to have a word with him. When I say that's all done in jest. It's just a bit of fun and a laugh and things, you know. No offence intended. You know what I'm like. I'm not a person to demand people to be here. If they got things to do, they got a life, and they got other things that involve them, and they can't make it. That's fair enough. You know, I'm not saying I'm so special that everybody should be here, and I'm going to get big-headed about it and say, you know, I should have more people here. You know, where are they all? What are they doing? Nothing like that. You know, you just have to be accepting of people having a life and things that they're involved in, so they're not going to be around all the time. That's one thing people don't understand. That's why, you know, people come across as arrogant, thinking they're entitled to all these people being in the chat and they're supposed to be there for them because they're this big thing on YouTube and everything. You know, doesn't matter how big and small you are. You don't demand or expect people to be there every single time and then get the ump because someone's not there when they were there before, you know? So people have got to really, really tone it down a bit. All right, where are we? Yeah, I had to take Lisa to work. I thought you did. Just wait till we meet and play. Yeah, Trevor. Yeah, Renee, you got to play me as well soon. I'm looking forward to the challenge. It's good fun with good mates. Yeah, it will be fun when you know, you play Renee or when I play Renee. You know, it'll be totally different to my UFL experience. I can guarantee you that for a start. I've got a card over there. Wherever it is now. Oh, over there. Just up the top on one of these. And it was what I was going to, as I said before, do on a giveaway. I was going to give away some 3 months of Xbox Live Gold that I haven't even used yet when I got my Series X. And as time went by, I forgot about the video. I had a lot of comments saying that people mainly had PlayStation or they couldn't use it or something else, whatever. So I didn't do it. So I've now got the 3 month subscription up there to set up. So when you're ready, Renee, I can go ahead, put the code in, redeem it, and we can get ready for a match on the pitch, a battle on the pitch, me and you, and FC 25 or something. I know who could use the Xbox Live Gold. Who's that? Who's that, Natalie? Oh, Sophia's back. I didn't see you for a little while, and now you're back again. Jay's back again as well. Welcome back. Yeah, Jason, I was ribbing Sophia earlier on. I said I wanted a cake for this 100 episode, and she hasn't done it. Thank you, Jay. Thanks a lot, mate. She hasn't done it. Then she offered me less than half a box of mint matchmakers, which she'd mostly eaten. It was ridiculous, Jason. I got no drink. I forgot to get the drink in for this stream to celebrate. I got no bloody cake, no flapjacks, no, and half a box of matchmakers. She said she was going to give me. I mean, do you think that's fair? Do you think that's fair for this? I've got 100 episodes in me up to now, and what do I get out of it? Nothing. So I think for episode 101, I think she's got to have a cake or something ready, because that's going to be the one that I should have got this stream. So Sophia, you got to do something by episode 101 next week, right? And I'm holding you to it. Shadow. Okay. Well, tell him if he wants it. I've got it here. I was going to do a giveaway, but if he wants it, he can have it. I haven't scratched off the code. I haven't entered the code. It's still in the packaging it was in when I got my Series X out the box. So, yeah, if he wants it, that's fine. Oh, Jason's getting excited now. Someone said cake. Oh, by the way, Jace, Norris, Lando Norris, world champ. Now, as I said, nothing against Verstappen. He did well to battle back from the points he was behind by. It must be demoralising, though, to know that you've led the race all the way through and you're not going to win it. You know, with Piastri in second and Norris in third, that's secured in the win, but only by a small amount of 2 points. So we have a new world champion this year. And next year, if you didn't already know, I mentioned it earlier, we've got a new brand entering F1. So that's going to be interesting to see how Verstappen goes up against this new brand coming in. Apparently, it's one of the big American muscle car brands. I think it may be Chevrolet or one of those. Don't know if you actually remember that being mentioned, but yeah, apparently 2026 is the year we'll see a new brand enter F1. That damn elusive shadow. Yeah. What cake do you like, Jason? All styles of cake or one in particular? Mr. Haunted Sessions, which one is it? I like Victoria Sponge, buttercream and jam filling. Mainly because that's the only cake I can eat. I don't like many other cakes. Fruit cake, things like that. Oh, chocolate cake's not bad. I just find it a little bit too rich. If I eat too much of it, it makes me feel a bit sick. So that sugar rush type feeling. With custard, that's a new one. Chic fudge cake? What's a chic fudge cake? Is that some sort of, special style of cake, like exclusive one or something, limited edition or something like that? Oh, Sophia's finally noted it. Look, roger that. Roger that, sir. LOL. Should be sports personality of the year. He probably will be. He probably will be nominated for that. Not knocking him. He's a great driver. Really good driver. It's just nice to see somebody else winning it for a change and the same person not dominating the race. Every single race they take part in. That's all. Maybe next year he'll get another one, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, chocolate fudge cake. Oh, I'll get you now. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice one. But I still prefer sponge. I still prefer sponge. Oh dear. Right, we got 50 minutes. And then You Know Who is live at 9 o'clock. Say no more. Not that I'm making way for them. I started early because this is the 100th episode and I didn't want to do 7:30. I wanted to kick this off much earlier. Apple crumble and custard will do me. I'm not a big fan of... I'm washing my hair at 9. Shining up this part. Just doing this. Apple crumble and custard. Yeah, I'm not a big custard fan. I've slightly gone off it. I like ice cream with apple crumble or something like that. The mixture of hot and cold. I just like it. All my Last of Us 2 Platinum streams have been done with commentary, but I had to take a 3-week break for the final 2 streams to finish the Platinum. The second playthrough was done only 50% during the Plat. Okay. So you still got a bit more to do or not? Ice cream donut? No, I haven't, Jay. Where'd you get them? I'm not sure I like the sound of that. I'm not sure if I think that's a good thing or... No, I'm not sold on that just yet. Oh, it's the Lidl. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look in there. Are they like frozen? Then you eat them... I don't know what you do with them. You meant to eat them frozen or something with the ice cream solid inside, or do you wait for them to defrost and then you just eat it and you get the donut and the cold ice cream? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. So the ice cream's like the jam. You were getting the jam donut. It's just all soft and oozes out when you bite into it. I suppose you could do it both ways, couldn't you? Really? No, I know no jam. What I'm saying is it could be like the style of a jam donut. If you leave it to defrost, you get the soft outer edge and then you bite into it and the ice cream's slightly melted inside, so it comes out like you would have a jam donut, but it's ice cream. Biscoff cheesecake. Oh, that's in Lidl as well, I think, isn't it? Yeah. And you got Millionaire cheesecake. My favourite's New York cheesecake, though. I love New York cheesecake. Just get a box Krispy Kreme. I've never ever eaten Krispy Kreme yet. Are they any different? Any different to just getting a normal set of donuts or what? It's an American brand, isn't it? Krispy Kreme. Get frozen cream and jam donuts from Heron Foods. Put them on a plate frozen, leave them for 20 minutes, then eat them. Ice cream donuts without the hassle. I have to try that. Seems pretty cool. The myth is that if you eat Millionaire's cheesecake, you become a millionaire sometime in your life. Well, okay, well, I'll go buy one tomorrow. I'm out shopping tomorrow. I'll pick one up. I'll see if the rumour is true. You eat a Millionaire cheesecake and you become a millionaire yourself. Wouldn't that be great if the next day you woke up and you found that you had more money than you had before and it was just because you ate the cheesecake? But it's just a rumour. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Nothing's going to come from it, unfortunately. I'm still struggling to get anywhere near 500 subs on here at the moment. I'm on 416. I've gone up, gone down, gone up and gone down again, and then I'm nowhere near any of the actual monetization things yet. I'm getting there, but I'm still only a relatively small channel. After 10 years, I'm surprised I haven't got any further than where I've actually got. Mind you, that might change next year when I start doing some of the investigations and paranormal stuff, and also some documentary things, like down at Rettendon. I saw a video on that the other day on YouTube. It's completely changed now from what it was when the Essex boys were down there 30 years ago. Some of the bushes, the big bushes that made the road narrower as you got towards the end, they've been cut back. The initial gate where they got to before they were shot has gone. The road's a little bit wider now. And there's several different ways that lead off of the road when you go down. It's a completely different area. If I can find the link, I'll put the link in the chat for the video that this guy did that I watched earlier. And you'll see when he goes down there himself and does the video on location how different it was now to when it was back then in 1995. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
It's a narrative from governments over the decade. Ministers always talk about we're going to fix more potholes. I had one authority say they fixed very proudly 30,000 potholes, I think it was, in a year, and that was a sort of master success.
Let's see if we can find that one I watched. There it is. It's called The House of Lechmere. Let me get the
which is 7 million steps in the wrong direction. Obviously, we want the local authority
to
spend on preventing that.
On that.
They're not doing it. They are literally filling in potholes. So did she say that? 500 million on top of the money from the previous year, and that's the equivalent of being built 7 million potholes. It's important when you talk about sums of money, try and transfer everyone.
Copy the link. There we go. Right. That we all son. Right, I'll put the link in there now. There we go. That's the link. It's called The House of Lechmere. And the guy that did the video goes down to the Essex boys Rettendon site, and there's side-by-side video as well, where you can see what it looked like at the time the Essex boys arrived when they got to the gate, and what it looks like now when that guy does a video on location. It's not very long, but it's a very good. The guy's not a young YouTuber or anything like that. He's like an elderly man with a flat cap on and stuff. And it's a really well done video. I've got to give him credit for that. Yeah, so go check it out. It's the House of Lechmere. There you go. The link's in the chat right now. You can see how the difference of everything is from that time to now. Do you have any plans for Christmas? Yes, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I shall be with parents, and we'll just be having a get together. There'll be a meal on Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day will be like probably a buffet type thing, and we'll have Prosecco, wine and things all out, and then probably watch a bit of TV, few movies or something on television, maybe some sport if there's any on, or any games that are interesting to watch, and that'll be about it, because there's nothing really that we do any different. Boxing Day we might go out go somewhere, have a walk, and stop off somewhere for a drink and go back. I really don't know, but it will be spent with my parents. Yeah, that's the tradition that I have. You know, at the moment. What about you, Trevor? And what's everyone else's plans for Christmas? Jason probably be spending it with Tori and Lisa and other family, I suppose. Be nice to hear what everybody else is doing. I missed something here, didn't I? Yo, Krispy Kreme donuts are expensive, but nice for a box of 12. 20 quid. When I come visit you, I'll bring you some. Okay, just make sure that you leave out the ones that have got cream in, or you have the ones that have got those in, because otherwise, if I accidentally eat one, I have a severe reaction to any form of cream, and I'll be sick for the rest of the day. So don't leave those in there, or at least tell me which ones are which when when you do visit. Otherwise, yeah, all that's going to happen is I will just be being very badly ill all day. I don't know what it is, because I can have cheese and milk and all the other stuff, but any form of cream just turns my stomach and makes me violently sick. So, yeah, it's not for me. Spending time with family, cooking Christmas dinner, and having a jolly good knees up. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's exactly what I'll be doing, Trevor. Exactly what I'll be doing. Sophia, I'll go see Mum in the morning, and then Dad's for dinner. Oh, so your parents? I take it they're separated, are they? It's just by the way you've written it. It seems like you were at two separate places at that time. Divorced. Okay. So yeah. All right. So you'll see your mum in the morning and then go to your dad's for dinner. That'll be nice. Hope you all have a great time.
Always sorry to hear about any accidents.
Be nice to see my extended family. I don't really bother with most of mine. They've never really bothered with me since I moved in here. I've never had many phone calls or anything to see how I am, and they're the type of people that want to find out about me through everybody else instead of contacting me directly. And then when I'm not there, everybody wonders where I am. And now you see why I don't bother. I only got time ready for my other uncle and my mum and dad and a few others now. I just don't have time for anybody else. I just can't be asked anymore. My cousin's getting married end of 2026 almost, and I'm not even going to the wedding. So yeah, that's about as much as I give a monkey's about everything that they're doing. I just do my own thing, and that's it. Did I see? Oh yeah, Haunted Sessions. I'll be eating on Christmas and then sleeping. I've got nothing against any of my family, but I'm just not putting myself out for people who don't bother with me. I mean, I've done it countless times a few years back, and then I just decided that I'm not doing it anymore, because why am I putting myself out for people who don't really, in my opinion, give a shit about me? And on the rare occasion I see them, which is probably like once a year or something, if I bump into them while I'm out or something, not much is said about how I'm doing even then. And it's more like the conversations between my mum, her brother, and his wife and everything. I'm just standing there looking left and right like this, like I'm watching a tennis match. So that's why I don't really really do much anymore. I wish them all the best. You know, I don't want any harm to come to them, but I just don't put myself out anymore. Bit like some of the people I've met that are supposed to be friends. I don't put myself out for them anymore. Only the true friends, the people I know, and the people I know on YouTube. That's the main people that I've got the time for these days, and my parents also. So my time is scarce lately because of the hyperbaric oxygen chamber therapy going on, so that has a high priority at the moment. Yeah, I can understand that, Renault. If it's something you got to do, you can't exactly say, no, I'm not doing it today. I don't want to do it today. I don't fancy going. If it's something that's got to be done, you've got to put yourself in for it, haven't you? See my brother and nieces on Boxing Day. Oh, that would be nice. So your family's what? Pretty much what, all over the place. Your dad's somewhere else. Your mum's in her place. Brothers and nieces in different places as well. It's a lot of travelling you have to go around and do, isn't it? Mind you, I don't suppose you need to worry about it if you want to put yourself out for it though, do you? I'm in the same boat with my family. I only bother with a select few. Yeah, I know, you get to that point in life. As I said, I don't wish anybody ill or anything like that. I've just got to a point now as I've got older. When I was younger, obviously that time at Christmas was spent with the full family. You know, we used to go to people's houses over Christmas, another person's on Boxing Day, and things like that. But over time, you know, we've lost members of family. I mean, about 7 or 9 of mine are over at the crematorium. The remaining family I got left, as I've got older, you sort of notice that everybody has their own thing to do, and everybody's got what, you know, their way of doing things and stuff on. They've got a life to lead and stuff like that. So eventually you end up stepping back from all the things that you used to do. And as you get older, you only start to realise there's different things you want to do in your lifetime, and it doesn't necessarily involve anybody else. So you don't realise it when you're so young because you're having fun with your family. You're having a good Christmas. You know, there's presents under the tree. After dinner, you go into the back room and they'd hand all the presents out to everybody, and everybody would be all laughing and joking and opening the presents and seeing what you've got and things like that. But when you get older, everything becomes completely different, and you don't realise that, as I said, until you actually get older, and then you see where you decide your life is going to go. So, and it doesn't always go in the direction you want it to go in, but you do end up living your life the way you want to do it, and you do things the way you want to do it, and that's it really. I don't mind. It's not too far to drive. I also have a half brother who will be at my dad's. Oh, okay. I've got a half sister, but I call her my sister. I don't bother with all that half stuff. My dad had her when he was in his other relationship, and then when they split up, he met my mum and had me. So that technically makes her my half sister. But for all that, all I say is now people go, have you got a sister? I just say yes, one. She lives in Cambridge. She's married. She's got a kid. Her son's doing his thing. She's doing hers. And when I get a chance to see her, we go up. But I don't look at it as a half thing. I just say it's my sister. I don't like saying the half side of it. People say it to me. They go, "Oh, it's your half sister." Then I say, "Yeah, but I just class it as my sister because I was an only child, and my sister, half sister, sorry, but I call her my sister. She was an only child, but for the sake of everything, I just say it's my sister. I don't look at it as half. Oh, so if you drive, then that's good. When you've baked all the stuff, you can come down, Sophia, and drop it off. Send me a message first. No delaying. And then I'll be outside waiting for you to pull up. And I want it in a nice... I want it all presented nicely in a big white cardboard box. And I want a red bow stuck to the top of the lid. I want to see when the car pulls up. That's what I want to see. The cake, the flapjacks, the crumble as well, in a nice big white box with a red bow on the top. All right? And don't let me down. Both my parents divorced, and since then I seldom see my dad, but I keep in touch with him and my half sister. Oh, right, okay. That's sad. Christmas isn't the same anymore. I remember both sides of the family came together. Christmas Day at dinner and exchanged gifts. Had a good laugh. Family became broken years ago. Yeah, it's sad when things like that happen. Our family isn't broken. It's just the fact that over the years, everybody does their own thing. And we used to have, as I said, the family Christmases, family holidays, everything. And eventually that stopped, and people just went on and did, their own thing. So circumstances change. Not everybody's going to stay the same way forever, but it's even worse at that time of the year when families fall out, because at that time of the year you want everybody together, but sadly life doesn't lead you in that direction for everybody, does it? And then Christmas becomes something that you don't enjoy because most of the family aren't there because they don't see each other because they've fallen out, or members of the family aren't there because unfortunately they've passed away and they're no longer with us. It's life. It's the way life goes. And unfortunately, you just have to accept it. Jay's back. Lost signal. You mentioned a wedding. Oh yeah, it's just my cousin's wedding, end of this year, but I'm not going. So it's not a big thing. It's not like I'm missing out on something. I'm not getting married. Don't you worry about that. There's no chance of that yet. I can't even find a bloody woman yet. So I mean, what chance have I got? So yeah, that's my cousin getting married end of the year. But because I don't have any real connection or any interaction with her, I went to the last wedding and didn't enjoy it at all. So I said, I'm not going to this one. You're married to me. Okay. Oh well, I haven't got my ring. Where's my ring? Look, there's my left hand. My ring. There's no ring on the finger. Look, it's not official yet. It's not official yet. And then when you do come down, you got to leave Trevor behind, because if we are married, then the traditional consummation of the wedding has got to take place. So that makes it official. So there's all that to, that's all that to go on in the background and everything else. And you got to bring me the ring. You got to bring the ring down when you come. Look, I've got to show a ring off to make it official as well. Onion ring. Haribo ring. A Haribo ring at the moment's about the furthest I'd get. Onion ring. Can you imagine that? You go, oh yeah, look, and start going, eating around the edges. Same with the Haribo ring. Just sit there for every few minutes, just like that, nibbling that. I haven't had Haribos in ages. Used to love them. Used to love Haribos. Why is it when you talk about things you fancy something now? I want to get some Haribos. I fancy a bag of Haribos right now. Now that I mentioned it. Right, we've got half an hour left. So I'll be finishing the stream at 9. I can do the Haribo voice. That would be cool. If you do that on stream when you're playing with Scott, that would be a laugh. When you're playing with Scott, the Australian Anubis, and you're playing Sniper Elite, running around going, "Gotcha, gotcha." I'm the one of the Haribo. They're nice and sweeties. Who like a sweetie? Haribo. Oh, soft and squidgy.
Is this not a field? That's all the point, Jim. That's what I said.
Do it like the old.
Kids and grown-ups live it so, the happy world of Haribo.
Thank you for the laughs and congrats again on 100 episodes. I'm off to do some chores. Yeah, and get that cake on the go. Cake, flapjacks, crumble, white box, red bow on the top. And it's got to be done by next Monday. Don't forget. Thanks for coming in, Sophia. All joking aside. Thanks for being here and supporting. And hopefully I'll see you next week. It'll be 7:30 next week. Back to normal again. I only put this on because it was the 100th episode, so I decided to be half an hour early. Alcohol, whiskey and brandy. Damn right, son. Oh yeah, my precious. Who remembers when I did that last time? If I can even remember how to do it now. David's about to start the washing up. Renee remembers. I'm surprised you remember that. That was a long time ago I did that, Renee, my precious. I think it was something like. Let me try it.
You know, especially the fat one. Kill them all, and I she loves it, my precious.
Something like that. Anyway, right, Sophia's gone. Dave's going to do the washing up. Looks like everybody's starting to drop off. So, shall I go to 9 or shall I finish in a few minutes? Is everyone okay with me going till 9 o'clock? If anyone wants their house cleaned and washing done and ironing, I'm your man. Yeah, I can see Trevor going around the house now, advertising that and then finishing off with a song. So if anyone wants their house cleared and washing done and ironing, baby, I'm your man. Keep going to midnight. Well, that would be a night. That would be a night to remember, wouldn't it, Trevor? I'm here. I just can't interact. Okay, no problem. No problem, David. It's not an issue. Is everyone happy with me going to 9 o'clock? Jay's in and out, like a condom. He's got a condom night, in and out. Let's go clubbing after. No, not happy. Go clubbing? There ain't nowhere to go round here. I've got to call my son. Okay, Jason, no problem. Thanks for coming in and supporting. Nice to have you here. And I'll speak to you at some point later on. I'll message you or something. Say hello to Tori and Lisa and send them my love, would you? Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in. Oh, and send my regards to your son as well, Jason. Sorry, I forgot about that. And you just mentioned it in the chat as well. Stay on all night. No, I'm not doing an all-nighter. Can you imagine that? If I went from 8 until like 4 o'clock in the morning, I could have WWE Monday Night Raw on as well on Netflix, and I could watch that while still continuing this stream for the 100th episode. That would be nuts. Absolute nuts. Be plenty to talk about though, wouldn't it? With the TV on in the background and things that I'm watching, and then right the way through till 4 o'clock in the morning, commentating on WWE Raws. I'm watching it on the TV there, and I'm talking to you still on the 100th episode of Monday Night Chat. 8 hours of it. No, that won't happen. That won't happen. Natalie says, yes, 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 yes. Keep going. All right, I'll go on for a little bit more. Let's get a kebab on the way home at 6. Oh, I remember my days of doing that. Going out, and there are some instances where I just bought a beautiful fresh pizza. I came out the kebab shop, went across the road and dropped the fucking thing on the floor. It was a nightmare. Luckily, it wasn't too bad because it hit the floor and it sort of bounced, but it didn't actually all fall out of the box. And when the box hit the ground, luckily the pizza was protected by the box, so I was able to continue eating it because I hadn't actually had it hit the floor. It's your 100th episode. Make it unique. All right. Night owl stream. People have been calling me a night owl lately. I don't know why. I've been having lots of like early nights and early starts, and people are calling me night owl. I don't know why. Mind you, talking of owls, you're actually not far off the mark there, Renee. One of my nicknames that was given to me by a girl from school, Sarah, when we all used to go to school together. I still talk to her on Instagram and a few things. Facebook is not so good now because Facebook has just become crap. It was originally designed for people to catch up with each other and become friends and everything else and talk to each other because you don't see a lot of everyone. Now it's all people advertising their naughty videos and things online, and it's not the same platform that basically it was when it was first brought in. So I don't use Facebook that much anymore. And besides, people don't really respond to the messages in the messaging system anyway. So it's really not what it was. But getting back to what I was saying, talking of the owl, Sarah, the girl I used to go to school with, she nicknamed me and it's been stuck with me ever since. Not a lot of people know. My nickname was Neil Vulcan Owl. I don't know where she ever came up with that from, but it's sort of like a cute little nod to something with that nickname. So I've sort of like adopted it. I don't really make that known, too much. But yeah, I kept that name when it was given to me from all those years ago when we went to school together. So yeah, I'm sometimes known effectively as Neil Vulcan Owl. So what's the time over in the States? Can someone I know Strain's ill, he doesn't have to be on the stream, but can someone just, Natalie or Renee or Daniel or somebody, can you just message him and say, I said hello, hope he's feeling better, and it's my 100th live stream tonight. Please. Not to tell him to come in, but if he wants to, depending on the time in the States, it's completely up to him. But can someone just drop him a message and say, we're all thinking of him? Currently at the moment, we're in Angry Stream. It's his 100th live episode tonight. And just say to him, hope you're feeling better and hopefully see you streaming soon. And if he decides to come in before I finish, then it's all good. If not, still not an issue. Trevor's Daniel Bryan. Yeah, that's what it was. The yes. And then, of course, later on, it all changed to no, when he was a heel, you know? Can you imagine in the next few years if I ever made it to 1,000 episodes of Monday Night Chat? Can you imagine it? 1,000. I've got a long way to go yet. I've got another 900 episodes to do, but is it achievable? How long would that take? Someone do the calculation. I'm at 100 now, so I need 900 more, and then I'm at 1,000 episodes. That would be mental. Night Owl stream. Not happening because I can't stay up all night. No, I can't either. I'm not going to be doing an all-nighter anyway. But it would be funny if I went right the way through till 4 o'clock in the morning, though. Might meet Luke Littler on the way. Fight him over the last kebab. People call you Night Owl because you're a hoot. Oh, for God's sake. Here come the dad jokes about owls. Well, you've been up long at night because of modding strains and my streams. Yeah, Renee, your streams strains are shorter, but when you do yours, like immediately after strains finished, we end up with like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Then it's like 6 o'clock in the morning where you are. And then you're just getting into bed and it's like the morning's just started. It'd be about 2 p.m. in the States now. Oh, in the morning. Okay. I thought he was behind. Hold on. What hours are we talking about here? 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, that would make more sense. Because his hours are behind, aren't they? All right. Strain might be watching right now. Just waiting for the right time to go, boom, here I am. And then he comes in with a, hello, beaches. Meow. Natalie, do you remember me? Yeah, Natalie remembers you. No one can forget you, Jay. You're just an unforgettable legend. Strain might be watching right now. I've read that. I'll message him now. Daniel Bryan's gone stale like my milk. Yeah, he's not what he used to be, is he? I can't believe that he won the World Championship and then he turned around and said basically that it meant nothing to him. Really? He didn't feel any happiness or any greatness like he'd achieved something. I was like, isn't that what you go into WWE for? They've always said, if you don't go into WWE to go to the highest level, you shouldn't be there. And if you win the belt that you've been waiting a long time for, the highest achievement you can get is to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and then you turn around and go, no, didn't really mean that much. Didn't really think much of it when I did it. It's like, well, they put you in that position for you to do it. And you're going to turn around and say that. Do you really enjoy being at the company or not? Because do you want to enjoy being at the lower levels and not winning anything higher? Or do you want to strive to get to the top and be the best and get the championship and be at that level where there's more money? I don't get his attitude on that. I really don't. If you get to 1,000, I'll be using a Zimmer frame. Send Angry a message. Hello, hello. Come on, let's stay until 4, mate. I'm for it. Not until 4 o'clock in the morning, no. Not 8 hours of it. I would need a drink to keep me going for that long, I tell you. Natalie's just messaged him. Okay. It's almost 4 p.m. Eastern for Australia. Yeah, is that afternoon, though? Because it would be 5 hours then, wouldn't it? So it'll be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be 9 o'clock at night. I think that's right. Daniel's 6 hours. He's an hour ahead of Strange time, isn't he? Because it's weird timings over in America. They're all different. Eastern, Pacific, and all that stuff. Let's have a poll to see if you want this stream to last until 4 a.m. I told you it's not going till 4 a.m. What? You stop it. Trevor, behave. I don't want to be up that long, which for me it will be at 5 a.m. Yeah, and it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning for me if I did go that long. Now, I did say that I'll probably do about 2 hours. That was my initial thoughts when I did the stream. So, yeah, that's probably what I will do in the next 10 minutes. I will be ending the stream. So, as I said, I wanted to start early and finish relatively early, as it was the 100th episode. We're not really doing much different. It would have been so much different if I'd have had a few drinks lined up and I had a bottle of Prosecco next to me and I was all good to go for the celebrations. But of course, I ended up forgetting to do all that when I went out this afternoon. Found out that all the shopping I was going to do was going to happen tomorrow instead of today. And I had nothing for the stream at all. So otherwise, if I'd have been having a celebratory drink, chatting to you all and doing nothing different than we normally do every Monday, then I probably would have pushed the stream out till about maybe 10 o'clock, do 3 hours or something. But because there is no because there's no party atmosphere and I haven't got any drink, I'm just going to knock the stream on the head at 9. It's afternoon for Strain now. He's 6 hours behind my time zone. All right, okay. Fancy an Indian this week. What's today? Monday. Could do. The owner, Mr. Rob. There's the echo again. You bloody drunk, George, coming here causing trouble. Drunk? We're not drunk. We're looking for the owner, Mr. Ram. The owner, Mr. Ram? Yes. Thank you, Natalie. Thought you might have forgotten me, erased me from existence. Hope you're keeping well. The only way we can do that, Jay, is to ban you or time you out for about 10 seconds. Someone go ahead and time Jay out for 10 seconds for a laugh. Go on. You got my permission. Do it for a giggle. One of the mods. Oh, Trevor. Shit, I forgot. Hold on 1 second. I did say I was going to do this, didn't I? Someone's done it as well. Oh dear, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. Bring him back. Bring him back. Tell him it was all a joke when he comes back, will you? Let's do that one. There you go, Trevor. Now, everybody all say congratulations to Trevor on the 100th episode of Monday Night Live Chat. Trevor is now the newest mod on the channel as well. So we now have Natalie, Trevor, Renee, Daniel, Haunted Sessions, and I think that's it. So welcome, Trevor, to the moderating level now. You're now able to moderate the chat, put people in timeout, remove chats and things like that. Has he come back yet? Or is his Wi-Fi is probably cut off now, and he'll go, "Oh, you did time me out." Oh dear. Yeah, that's all right. I said I was going to do it either last episode or on the 100th one. So, because obviously you've been here a few times, you've been in the chat, you've supported the channel. I don't normally do it that fast for somebody to become a mod. I've learned from other people streaming that it's best to get to know people before you appoint them as a mod. I mean, Renee's been a mod for a very long time, so I did make him a mod for my channel, and there was a period where we're not going to go back into it, but he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to. Welcome back, Jay. Where he didn't want to do it, things were happening, and he wasn't in the right frame of mind. But that's all sorted now, and Renee's remained a mod, so you can learn a lot from Renee because he's done it for so long. If you've got any questions or you got anything you want to know, have a chat with Renee and he'll guide you through it. But we've now got, as I said, Natalie and Trevor. Eventually, if Jay's Wi-Fi doesn't mess up, I might make him one as well. But at the moment, I've got enough. But yeah, anyway, you're welcome, and welcome to the moderator level, Trevor. And of course, Natalie will be there to train you as well, get you all up to date with it. It's not that hard a job. You just, in the chat, you monitor the chat, you make sure no people come in with any negativity or anything that's going to affect the channel, and you can remove messages. You can put users in timeout. I think you can even ban them. I'm not sure what level moderator you need to be for that, but let me see. Oh, I can't get back into it now. But anyway, yeah, it's just to make sure that the community is safe from, inappropriate behaviour, so to speak. But yeah, the best person to speak to learn more and to know more, because he's so experienced in it all. And this is not me blowing smoke up his arse, but he's done it for such a long time that Renee is the best person to ask if you're unsure about anything. And then, of course, you got Natalie to fall back on if you want to find out how the moderation thing really works, and she'll help you out so you're ready for it on the next lives and onwards. It'll only be once a week at the moment. Once I start, if it all works out and I start streaming next year, some games and things like that for you all, you'll have a more constant moderation period. But for now, it's just going to be pretty relaxed, and an hour or so every night on a Monday. But the more I see people supporting, the more I see people in the chat, depending on, if I deem it viable, then yeah, I will make them mods. But I think I've got enough at the moment anyway, so. But I did say, as I said before, that last stream or this stream would be when Trevor gets promoted. I thought you were doing Saturday streams as well. I enjoyed last Saturday. I could do if there's nothing that I'm going to interfere with, or I got nothing going on. Then I'll drop a message and say yes, I'm going to be doing a stream on Saturday because I've got nothing planned or I'm at a loose end. But I don't think it'll be every Saturday. But we'll see. It might end up being Saturdays as well. Then you'll have more to do, Saturdays and Mondays. It helped me feel better. Oh, that's good. Well, in that case, if it's something that you want me to do and it's not going to interfere with anything, then yeah, I might start doing some Saturday streams as well. Renee and Natalie will show me the ropes, but I've got this in hand. I'll be on the lookout for trolls. Yeah, it's not hard to understand. It just like if you see anything, you just literally click on the name, and it will say channel activity. Go to channel, report, remove. Oh, so you can get rid of people. Yeah, put user in timeout, hide the user, or that's it really. So if you see anything inappropriate, just click on the name of the person and then you can deal with it appropriately. The only thing I would say, which I normally do, but Renee might seem different, depending on the severity, you can always give them a warning first, which is what I do. But 9 times out of 10, when I've given the warning, Daniel and Renee tag team, and then they just ban them anyway. So whereas I would go with the give them a warning first, and if they persist, deal with it then, the more experienced mods just jump in and ban them straight away. So it's up to you how you do it, but I would say give them a warning first. Definitely be great Saturday and Monday. I admire everything you do. Keep us all entertained and bringing great people together. I just wish I could get more people in. That's the thing. I mean, I thought the more that I was going to do this, the more people I would bring in. And it's sort of 50-50. There's a lot of the usual people here and, you know, the people that do support the channel. But I would have thought there would be more people popping in. I did see somebody, was it last week, that I'd never seen before, but they're not in tonight. And I thought that might be the start of something new, but it doesn't seem to be going that way quite yet. And I've had 10 years on YouTube already. As of the 21st of September this year, that was my 10-year anniversary of being on YouTube. And I've done 100 of these episodes. And honestly, if I keep going, which I will do, I am hoping at some point other people will find the channel because I've got it open to anybody. And I'm just hoping more people find it, pop in, enjoy the stream, being a new person in the chat, and then that word of mouth reaches other people and more other people come in. But at the moment, that doesn't seem to be happening. But I'm thankful for the support I got and for everybody else who's been in here every week since I've been doing this. So I'm not grumbling. I just wish that, you know, I could have more people in so that then once they've seen the stream, they could reach other people by saying, I've just been into somewhere. This is quite cool. On a Monday night, you got nothing to do. Talk for an hour or so in the chat to take your mind off all the stuff going on in the world at the moment. And then, you know, more people come in and you start attracting more attention. But at the moment, it don't seem to be going that way. If you're not sure, then leave it for way more experienced mods. Oh, you talked to Trevor, sorry. Yeah, you can always do that as well, yeah. Mind you, everybody will be there to help you anyway, so you're not going to be on your own. By the way, you're blue now. Ooh. Yeah, you know you're a mod when you see the spanner next to your name. That doesn't mean you're a tool. That just means you're a mod. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Just gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here. I only wanted to do a couple of hours just to celebrate my 100th stream and spend a couple hours with you all and have some fun on a Monday night once again. So next week we'll be back, episode 101, and we'll go back to the basics and same time, same place, and we'll do it all again. I was thinking of actually getting to 100 and then resetting it to 1 again, but I thought, no, I'm going to do the normal thing and I'm going to say it's episode 101. I'm not going to go back to just number 1 and start going up to 200. That's just silly. So 7:30 next week, back to the normal time, episode 101 of the Monday night live chat. So hopefully I will see you all back here. No, don't go, Neil. No, don't go, no. I've only just started. I got to go. I cannot hang around for you and you only. I got to go. You may do this to make me stay, but I got to go. You may be going, no, but I have to move. I have to go. Love the streams always. Thanks very much, Natalie. Thanks to everyone who's here, who's been here. Dave Moriarty, Haunted Sessions, who's no longer here. Hippie Sophia, Jay Asgar, Trevor Fowler, who's now the newest mod on the channel. Natalie, Renee, Daniel, anybody else that I've missed, thanks for being here. I think I've covered them all. Anyone that was in lurking that didn't chat, thanks for the support here as well. And I will see you all back here next week at the normal time of 7:30 for episode 101. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will catch up with you at some point in the week. And sometime on Strange Stream, if he's feeling well enough to do one himself. And we'll take it from there. So again, thanks for all the support, and I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourself out there in the world, and bye for now. Oh, you thought I'd gone? You thought I was going? I'm back. I got you all. I got everybody. You didn't expect that. I did it. I caught you all out. Trevor, I got you. Jay, I got you. Natalie, I got you. Everybody else, I got you. You didn't expect that. You thought I was just going to click end stream and that was going to be me gone. You know? And there I am. I'm still here. You know? Anyway. Bye for now. Enjoy your week. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Oh, got you again. You thought I was going. You thought I was actually going to click end stream and cut it off this time, didn't you? That's the second time I've got you all. Trevor, Natalie, Jay, can't deny it. I got you again. I got you again. That's twice now. Twice. You unsuspecting. You thought it was going to go black and fade away. But no. 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 And many more no's after that. I knows. You knows. And everyone knows that I got you all twice. Natalie didn't know. She thought the same as all of you, that I was going to go, and I didn't. And I got you twice. Not once, twice. And you can't deny it, lads. You can't deny I got you twice. Ha ha! Right, the wee Scotty's going to go to bed. I'm going to rest my head because I'm knackered, dude. I'm an old man. I can't do it anymore. I'm tired. I've had enough. I'm gone. Oh, I can't speak. Anyway, I'm giving you, and I shall see you. Bye bye for now.